Good morning, all. Eric with Cruising with Cheryl and Eric coming at you on this. Okay, I think it's Wednesday, October 25th, 2023, with all the cruise news that you can use. Lots of new stories coming at you. So let's go and get started. First up, we got the Celebrity Ascent. They just announced their new entertainment lineup. This is Celebrity's newest ship. She's set to sail in December of 23, so just a couple of months on her maiden voyage. And it's going to have 6 new live shows coming up, including uh, uh, an immersive gaming experience. Not quite sure what that means as of yet, but should be interesting. They did announce a new deck party called Ascent After Dark, Shine the Night. A new theater show called Awaken, which is to be a digital spectacle leading guests on an extraordinary journey through surreal dreams. And another new show, a theater show called Residency, which pays homage to Vegas residencies from Elvis to Lady Gaga and everything in between. It sounds like Celebrity got the message that their theater entertainment in particular needs a little help. So looking forward to the new lineup on the Ascent, and Ilio's back. So if you're booked on the Celebrity Ascent for any of her, upcoming voyages, please report back once you are on the ship and let me know what you think of the new shows. Next up, Disney's new ship, the Treasure, reveals a new venue on board, and this one actually might get me to take a Disney cruise. I'm not against Disney cruises. I'm just not. I'm not a Disney fanatic. Like no, fanatic's not quite the right word, but um, I've never really considered a Disney cruise just because that's kind of not my Elio really. Just I prefer some other cruise lines, but when the Disney Treasure sets sail in December of next year, December 24, they're going to have a bar on board, and it's themed after my favorite Disney ride of all time, the Haunted Mansion. So they're going to have the Haunted Mansion parlor. It's going to be a bar, and they're going to have highly spirited cocktails with a ghostly twist. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting some more details on that. Maybe some pictures or at least artist renditions of what that bar is going to look like, and see take a look at it, and it might actually make me book a trip on the Treasure, just check it out. So for all you huge Disney fans out there, once you see it, let me know, because I could very easily see myself hanging out in the Haunted Mansion. So next up, P&O Cruises Iona ship is currently part of a huge search and rescue mission. So there's a couple of cargo ships that collided in the North Sea 2 days ago now, and the Iona was one of the closest ships to where the accident occurred. All right, you got to go. So she pitched him and is helping out with the rescue mission. One of the 2 vessels that was hit is already sunk. The other one's severely damaged. There's still crew members from both ships missing. So Godspeed to the Iona and all the other ships aiding in that rescue mission. Next up, Carnival. So the Carnival clarifies what happened. So Carnival Freedom, as you know from my story the other day, she was in dry dock in Cadiz, Spain. She got her whale tail. She got a new bar on board, a couple other upgrades, and she began a transatlantic cruise with a bunch of passengers on board. Well, seems like some of the passengers were a little uncomfortable because they were told when they got on board that they had to hand over their passports, and they were, you know, understandably upset. But basically, mainly in Europe and Asia, the government of the countries where the ship is departing from reserves the right to require that all passports be collected and handed over to the immigration people when they come on board, so they can inspect the passports. And this was not communicated very well. It seems like by the Carnival staff, and so that they were, you know, made some clarifying statements yesterday. So basically, what's happening on that ship in particular is that when the guests boarded, they had to hand over their passports. Those passports were secured by the cruise staff until the Spanish immigration officials come on board, which was either going to happen in one of the first two stops, either Valencia or Malaga. And then once they were inspected, the immigration officials leave, and once the cruise ship leaves their last Spanish port of call, which is Las Palmas, the customers would get their passports returned to them. So it is up to the decision's not in the hands of the cruise line as to whether to collect the passports or not. It's up to the government of the country that they're departing from, whether they want to do this or not. And for whatever reason, the Spanish government decided they wanted to do it for this cruise. But rest assured, those people will get their passports returned to them. So just, you know, and FYI for those of us who are not on that transatlantic sailing currently, that if you're sailing out of a European or an Asian port, that this could happen. Now, hopefully, because of the unhappiness and the publicness of that unhappiness of the passengers, that in the future the cruise lines will do a better job informing the guests, you know, ahead of departure, hopefully, that this is a possibility, and don't be surprised if this happens. Okay. Gotta pause for the cause. And last but by no means least, it seems like Carnival has gone viral, but not necessarily in a way that they really wanted to. So it seems like on a recent cruise on the Carnival Radiance, a passenger woke up in the middle of the night to a flooded cabin. There's videos on TikTok in particular. If you use the search for the hashtag Carnival Cruise or the hashtag flooding on TikTok, you can see a couple of quick videos, one 6-second video and then another longer one of water in this in this passenger stateroom and in the hallway, and water just pouring down from the ceiling. And I mean, the good thing that you can see in the video is that how quickly and efficiently the crew members responded and took care of the issue and did the cleanup and moved passengers out of the way. But yeah, not exactly how you want to wake up in the middle of the night on a cruise ship. But that's about it for the cruise news of the day. Hope you enjoyed it, got a laugh, both learned a little bit, maybe even, and have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.